Are you experiencing brain fog, mood swings, memory lapses during perimenopause and or menopause? Join us as we unlock the secrets of how hormonal changes can affect your brain and discover powerful strategies on how to reclaim your mental clarity. The title of this video is Unlocking the Mind: The Impact of Perimenopause and Menopause on Brain Health. So, I'm Monica, and welcome to the channel. So before we get into it, you need to have an understanding of perimenopause. So with perimenopause, it's usually onsets around 35 to 40th. So you're in a period of awareness. You're starting to go into, you're experiencing certain changes. You'll notice that your sleep pattern is starting to change. Memory is like wonky. You remember things, but then you don't. Then your sleep pattern is going to change due to the fact that your hormonal level is fluctuating up and down. So how hormonal fluctuates up and down is basically from the estrogen level. So you're not making enough eggs. That process is starting to slow down. What it's doing is sending a message to the brain called estradiol. That's what travels from the uterus. It's sending a signal, hey, what's happening? We're not making enough, and you're starting to experience certain changes from the brain. Now, you're going into menopause, and menopause usually happens around 40, 45-ish, and it's determined according to 1 year after your last period. Once you're in that cycle, that's when everything is starting to go haywire, because now your ovaries are not secreting estradiol to the brain, or it is very minimal. So then you're going to have a high increase of brain fog, sleep disorders, mood swings. Your affect is totally off. So it hits you really hard, and from mood swings, you could go into depression. The effects now is with brain fog, with perimenopause. Brain fogs look like this. What am I doing today? I have an appointment, or you're writing stuff, and then in the middle of writing stuff, I don't remember this thing. So it's very subtle, and then it comes back to you like that. And then the next thing is in menopause, I forgot what I was doing. Where was I? I went to the refrigerator to get what? I put my keys here. I don't even remember where my keys are. And right in your pocket. Or my glasses. I can't find my glasses right on top of your head. And then, my password. The biggest thing is, can't remember my PIN, can't remember the password. So these are the changes that happens with the brain in perimenopause and menopause. Now you're going to go into the memory cycle. So the memory changes are, again, very subtle in perimenopause. But what it looks like, again, as I said, with memory is, I'm going down that block, but I don't remember what street to go or she live again. With menopause, it's, you better put that stuff by the door before, because I'm always leaving it. I'm going out. I can't remember anything. And then it kind of looked like Alzheimer's. But really, it's not. But what happened in menopause is, since the estrogen level has decreased, we're starting to build up a certain plaque, like an amnoplasticity in the brain, because, again, as we get older, our brain health, it starts to wane. You see a difference in 25% in this brain, and brain function starts to trickle down, because estrogen does affect the age of the brain. It affects the plaque growth, but not everyone in this phase will experience dementia or Alzheimer's. It depends on all other factors, so it's not everyone who's experiencing. And in perimenopause, there's a little change, but not that much of a plaque buildup. So that is in memory. Now, in mood swings, in perimenopause, I don't feel like doing this. Don't bother me. I just don't want to do this today. And you feel it. You feel, oh, I'm happy. The next minute, I don't. I'm feeling very sad. How are we going to handle this today? I'm out of it. Because again, the estrogen levels are starting to tone down. So it affects how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the people around you. And also it has a serious impact on your job. Now, with menopause, it's a whole different ball game. You just don't want to do anything. You can't cook, you don't feel like cooking, or you're starting to cook and then I'm done. You have high fatigue, you're exhausted. And then in the difference also with perimenopause and menopause is that besides the brain fog, we're going to talk about practical tips for maintaining brain health. So the first thing is nutrition. You're going to have to increase your protein intake because again, you're going to need more energy because during those times you're going through perimenopause and menopause, your energy level is starting to go down. You notice you can't do a lot of things, your chores, I can't do it, not today, and you keep putting off things. And it affects you at home and it affects you at work. You have the ability to do these things, but all of that comes into effect. You know it, but you're not as sharp until you start taking supplements that are high in antioxidants and omega-3 besides the protein. And also you're talking about flaxseed oils or flax seeds in your yogurt. So you're going to increase your protein intake, and you could do things like cheese. You could use a plant-based thing. So all of these are in the other video dealing with food and nutrition, because that's also my background. So then you're talking about regular exercise. 15 minutes, 3 times a week helps your mood, helps your memory. And the thing about it is I just came from the gym. That what made me decide to do this video immediately, because I noticed over the last 2 months that I have been better. My speech pattern has been better. My memory has been better because I changed my diet significantly. I increased my fruits and vegetables that mimics the estrogen level. And that's what you want to do. In the meantime, you're waiting to speak to a professional, someone who deals with perimenopause, or you want to speak at first with your GYN or your health practitioner. So you have to now go back to exercise. You have to do it. If you do it at home, there is a short video you could look at. You could see it in the set of videos that I've been doing or going to do. And also there is mindfulness and stress reduction. Now, that is important. You must make the time to sit down and meditate. You don't have to go on no mountaintop or anything like that, or just learn how to sit down and focus and take some deep breathing exercise. And that actually will slow the stress, because stress keeps the body high in turmoil. And the brain doesn't like it. The brain is like, I don't know what's going on anyway. And then here comes stress. Because during this time of this transitional phases, your fatigue level, your tolerance level to stress is down, and you're not going to take anything. Drop of a hat, let's do this. And then you're like, did I really do that? Did I really say that? Yes. Exercise helps the stress, and you got to pencil yourself in. So you sit down, you take some time, and you build a certain schedule, and let no one take you off. You turn off the TV, you turn off the radio, take the headphones off, or you play some mindful music that helps you to calm and to bring you into a place of Zen. You set up a certain room. If you have kids, put the kids to bed, or after they go to school, You take that time for you and you do these deep breathing exercise, and the body will start to repair itself. You have the power. There is God in you, and you are God. God is within you. And guess what? You have to respect your body temple, because we're going to go through it regardless of what's happening in our life. This is just a natural phase. When I was going through it in October, oh Jesus, I thought I was dying. It was that bad. And I'm going to say it again. Nobody never talked about it. So that's why this video is coming to you. So you have to now put yourself first. So these are the small, little tidbits on what you can do. Now, I'm encouraging you to join my channel on school.com. And the school is called Rise Podcast, Empowering Her. The science of her is we are totally different from our male counterparts. So guess what? Nobody can tell us anything but another female, because guess what? She's, regardless of where she is in the world, what nationality, she's still going to go through this phase. It's just a phase of life. So if you like what you're hearing, join us at school. Make a comment. Tell me what your needs are. You want to talk about the myths that experience. You were younger, you used to see the ladies all fanning and everything. Like, join us on school. And then in March, coming up, we're going to be doing Zoom meetings. So subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you then.